Right now on Conchs Sportfishing TV, Captain Jack Carlson and the crew go into rescue mode after Hurricane Dorian becomes the most intense storm on record to strike the Bahamas.
Heart-wrenching to see what they had to go through.
He's joined by his longtime friend Barry Hart, and with the help of their trusty Yellowfins, they take over much-needed supplies to the residents. Fast forward 6 months later, and Barry's meeting back up with Jack, and they're looking to get on monster tuna.
Nice fish.
A marathon hunt on Conchs Sportfishing.
And to chase down that elusive swordfish.
I've been waiting for this all day.
He's jumping, he's jumping!
Oh!
My name is Captain Jack Carlson.
This is my tackle shop, and this is my fleet of yellowfins that make up Conchs Sportfishing charters here in Marathon, Florida Keys. I work here with my sons Austin, Tucker, and JC, along with my whole crew of top-notch captains.
Dude, this is real deal, son. This is real deal.
Woohoo! Got him!
My wife even has her own store right down the street. And the one thing I've learned after doing this for 23 years is you never know what's going to happen next.
Oh, Bionic. I love it.
This segment was brought to you by Bionic Bait.
Take one out and butterfly it, put it down on the bottom. Try to get a mutton or something.
Target species.
Bionic Bait, consistent quality for 30 years. Hurricane Dorian hit the Abaco Islands as a Category 5 hurricane on September 1st, 2019, and the next day struck Grand Bahama Island with the same strength. The hurricane then stood at a standstill over Grand Bahama for an entire day, finally easing away from the island on September 3rd. The Bahamas estimated that more than 200 people lost their lives due to the storm. The destruction was greatest on Great Abaco and eastern Grand Bahama, with damages estimated at $3.4 billion US. Many Floridians know all too well the destructive power of hurricanes. Captain Jack Carlson and his good friend Barry Hart reminisce about the relief mission they took right after the storm.
Brings back memories, and we're fortunate. We had help from guys like you and others helped us during Irma, that we kind of paid it forward. We said, hey, I got together with the team and said, hey, you guys want to help? Let's bring our boats. We got a fleet of Yellowfins. Gold Coast Schools was definitely a big help. They had big box trucks there that was absolutely loaded. They had their staff helping us. Guys from Marina One allowing us to keep the boats there. They did that at no charge. It was just amazing, to see everything come together and get that across to the people, because we hauled a lot of stuff. Tell you what, the amount of stuff that these boats can hold and what we toted and brought over there and loading down our boats, the folks like you brought it in, Georgia came together, brought all that stuff down. Your truck, you took one of your B trucks and just loaded it, strapped it.
We made a Facebook post up there, and people was bringing bags, boxes, donating everything for us to bring down here in Georgia and everything. So a lot of people helped up there.
Absolutely, and same thing on our end. The Keys people came together. Hey, what we did was a good deed.
After dropping off a bunch of supplies, the crew was en route to another location. Hearing about the damage is one thing, but seeing it up close is quite another experience.
And the stuff I saw 4 days after the storm was insane. We saw the oil in the water.
We're just gonna have to, a couple people hold the boat off.
Yeah.
So Barry, what'd you think about the condition of that house?
It was terrible. The roof was gone. It was just, I don't see how the people were living in the conditions they were in over there.
Oh, it was terrible.
You could see right where the water line was at on the roof up there. It'd be the first 2 or 3 feet of it, just like you said.
Yeah.
All that would be gone. The rest of the roof will be perfect.
Yeah.
And the cars had floated off.
So crazy.
I mean, what they say, 24 hours without hurricane sitting on top of them?
Yeah, it just stayed right on top. But you know what's even crazier, Barry? When that water was rising, there were people in the attic. That's where they were stuck. They couldn't go anywhere else, that's the last place you want to go in a hurricane, because you don't have an out. You're stuck. If that water keeps rising, you're gonna die.
This segment's brought to you by Mercury Marine. Mercury Marine. Go boldly. Six months after the Bahamas relief trip, Captain Jack and the two Conchs crew are meeting back up with Barry for some offshore tuna and sword fishing action.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good, man. Long time no see.
Been 6 months or so.
Yes, sir.
Good
Doug,
to see you, Jack.
how's it going, man? Jeremy, what's up, buddy? How you been?
Oh, good.
Good, good. Well, last time we were hauling a bunch of stuff to the Bahamas, but today's a little bit different. Our boats are going to be a little bit lighter, and we get to go fishing. Yes, sir.
I enjoyed the Bahamas and everything, but I'm glad to be here fishing instead of hauling stuff to the Bahamas.
Absolutely. I'm loaded down for anything. We can get into tuna, mahi, queen snapper. We brought the electric reels, maybe a swordfish, anything.
Day on the water,
Sounds
better
like
than
a
day
work.
at work.
Sounds good. Well, let's get to it. All right.
Yeah, so we got the wind on leader. That's obviously a heavier line, 200, 250 pounds that goes directly into your braid, and then you don't tie anything, you always have something really heavy because they're gonna test every bit of this line. So you always wanna be ready for that big one, I
got you. This may be mahi or tuna. We just found them on the Fruna radar.
How far back you over that?
Put them back 20 seconds. You guys see anything up there? How do they look? We just got hooked up right there. Looks like a little bite. Put him in the tuna tube. Yeah. Doubled up. Doubled up. Put two in the tuna tube. Well, Manny, now we got some big baits. Got the little tunas in the tuna tubes. We're gonna carry on out and head to the hump, see what we can find.
Let's do it.
All right. Find some more birds on that Bruno. Okay, guys, hang on. Alrighty, guys, well, we made it to the marathon hump. What we're gonna do is live bait here. And what we have here is 2 wells full of pilchards. We're gonna sit there and throw out scoops of pilchards. Those blackfin tuna are gonna see them from down deep, and they're gonna come rushing up and boil on the surface. When they take, just feed it to them for a second, let it get it down, shut it, and then just wind and lift and reel, lift and reel. You guys ready for this?
Ready.
All right. There you go, Barry's hooked up.
Real.
There you go. All right, Barry's hooked up. Look at that frigate going down. All right, Barry, bringing home the tuna.
Good fight.
Now get Doug hooked up.
Is Doug hooked up?
Tucker, you bring that one in if they are. Barry, turn right here, buddy. Yeah, bring them in. All right, tuna.
Little blackfin.
All right, good tuna. Good
Sushi. Good job, guys.
How about that, Doug?
Okay, guys, get ready for them to bust. Heavy. They're busting, they're coming in.
There's a lot of activity out here. They're busting everywhere.
There you go, Barry's hooked up again. Barry's hot. Barry's the hot hand. That one's bigger, Barry. Okay, doubled up, JC2. Doug.
Where you at, Doug?
Where you at, Doug? Where's Doug? Doug, your order's up.
No break.
No break.
Yeah, right there.
All right, hooked up. Here, come here. All right, nice fish, Barry.
Nice fish,
Here. Nice. Hold that one up there, Barry. That's got to be the biggest blackfin you've ever got. It is. That's a monster. Watch your.
There you go, Barry. Damn, Barry.
That's a foul one.
Nice one.
Oh, Barry, look at that thing.
Look at that thing. That's a slob.
Jeremy, why can't we catch stuff like this out here?
Nice fish.
On Marathon Hunt on 2 Conchs Sportfishing.
Nice, buddy.
Another.
biggest.
All right, Doug! Doug, got him on. Get a doubleheader picture.
Hey, this is wild.
This how it's supposed to do
This is how it's supposed to be. You don't have to worry about a bite.
All right, get him, Manny!
Got him! Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice one. All right, brother. Got him. Nice one. Beautiful fish.
It was a nice one.
Oh yeah, that's gonna taste great.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right.
All right. Good job, guys.
All right.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Furuno Marine Electronics.
You got that Bruno radar on. I think they're marking birds already. This is what you're looking for right here. They're busting, they're coming in, they're coming in. That's gotta be the biggest blackfin you've ever got.
Furuno Marine Electronics. Demand the best. Conchs Sportfishing TV is brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly. Gills, performance fishing gear and apparel. Furuno Marine Electronics. Demand the best. And Yellowfin. Build your legacy. This segment's brought to you by Yellowfin.
We got a fleet of yellowfins.
Coolest thing about owning the boat is the camaraderie that this group brings.
Conchs! Yellowfin. Build your legacy. Deep offshore near the Marathon humps, Jack and the two Conchs crew are reeling in tuna after tuna.
With that much bait on the Marathon hump, it can just go crazy any minute, just like it did.
That's how you do it, Barry.
So Barry, what do you think about this fish?
Awesome.
Amazing, right?
Amazing.
Yeah, but you see these big fish are being followed by big sharks.
Yeah.
So you can't slow down.
Yeah, if it weren't for you coaching me, I'd have never been
Yeah, I got to stay in your ear. I was talking low, but I made sure that you didn't slow down. And we got him, though. That's a 30-pound tuna all day. Amazing, right? Good job, brother. Let's do it.
This one here is definitely going on the gram.
The Conley rod's the best. That's all I fish with.
Alrighty guys, what a great way to reminisce about us doing the relief for the Hurricane Dorian for the Bahamas. And there's no better way than doing it while fishing and catching a bunch of tuna. So let's show them what we got. Tuna! Well guys, we just showed them what we got on the tuna. Now let's go look for the big dog, the swordfish. The monster. Ready for it? Let's go. All right. Yeah.
What kind of bait are you using today?
Hey, Barry, today we got this bionic sword bait. We called and we explained exactly how we want it, and they listened pretty well, you know. They did the extra stitching along the body here, so in case that sword whacks at it, you know, and then it stays together longer. And then what they also did is put that fat hook in there. If a big fish bites, it's gonna grab a lot of meat and really get them hooked good. Hopefully we get that bite.
Looks good to me.
Let's do it. All right.
So we just hit the bottom.
Brought it up.
And brought it up 150 rotations. Now Barry, why do you like helping out hurricane victims?
You always pay forward what, you know, because during Hurricane we had help and stuff.
Yep.
Everyone come help us and everything. And just what little bit we can do to help other people in these situations. Me and my friend Doug back here, we rode out Hurricane Hermine. It come in after dark. We had 8 to 10 foot of water under the house with 100-mile-an-hour winds right there. And me and him stayed there to daylight the next morning.
Well, I'll tell you about Hermine. I mean, if I'd ever been at the doors of hell, that was it that night. And I can understand how the folks in the Bahamas must have felt.
Yep.
But what y'all did was a great thing helping them people out, no doubt.
It takes a team. And then we were over there and we found Herbert. You know, we found him and we got him off the island.
This is my mom's house that got damaged during the storm. So we went up to Sweden Ski to see some of the damage, and we bring back one of the persons who was stuck out there for 4 days. Yeah, we bring back Herbert.
4 days.
4 days he stuck out there.
You know, he was telling us stories about him standing on the roof for 24 hours because everything was flooded. And we go in there and there's people We loaded the boat up with people and brought them back to Freeport. We saw, it's heartbreaking, but you know, man's best friend, dead, just hanging there. Insane, like one of the saddest things. It's crazy, you know, the animals are out here too. You know, there's lives lost, human lives, tons of animal lives.
What's that blue thing?
Devastating.
Trying to get
Bahamas is devastated. And you know there's people in there too. We didn't see them. But you know underneath all that stuff, there's poor people that just didn't make it. And it's crazy to even think that, you know. And that's what's really heart-wrenching to see and just know like what they had to go through.
They went through a living hell.
They did. They did. Is that a bite?
Got him on.
Got him on. Let me tell you what, Barry. We had some time to reminisce, but now
Time to get back to fishing.
we got the sword on. Sword Lord Manny. All right. No high five until he's in the boat.
I noticed while they were talking, he was messing around with it. I kept it quiet until he really got on. Now we got him on.
This segment is brought to you by Gills.
Let me tell you what, if you haven't got your gills on yet, you gotta get it.
Gills, performance fishing gear and apparel. The Two Conchs crew is hooked up on something big, and it might just be the swordfish Barry and the guys were looking for.
Alrighty guys, now we have our game plan. We have the swordfish on, and this is where it gets really interesting. So what we're gonna do, we have our Marauder gaffs all set up, ready to stick the fish. We have our harpoon ready, but we need a guy who's gonna be grabbing this bill when it comes in. Barry, we got these gloves for you. That bill is the deadliest part on the fish, all right? So when we gaff him and get him and bring him in, I need you to grab that bill and don't ever let go until I say it's time to let go. Can you do that?
I can do it.
All right.
I can do it. I can hold on to it.
You're gonna need to.
I'm going to.
And it's cutting time. Are we gonna, they're gonna be a steer, or we're gonna keep him for a bull? It's cutting time.
So here we have the harpoon attached to this buoy. When that fish comes up, someone's gotta throw it and stick it, and they better not miss.
Who's gonna jump?
Coming up, he'll be up high. Get ready with the gaff.
Get the harpoon ready.
Get the harpoon ready. Jeremy, get the gaff with the big, there you go, yep. Okay, here it is, he's right on the surface. There he is. He's coming in. All right, here he comes. Look at him, look at that bill. He's coming at us. He's sounding. He's jumping, he's jumping. Oh. He's taking it, man, he's taking the line. Woo. He's sounding.
He's going south.
Damn.
Look at the sword lord in his playground.
We had him up. Manny, we gotta get this one.
Let's get him, let's get
him. This will round out the day. We gotta have this fish.
Y'all making me nervous.
Come to the right side of me so I don't have this line wrapped around you.
You go harpooning, Stacy? Put it on him. Sticky good.
Yep, and then Barry, you grab him. You grab the bill when he comes in. Look at that fish, beautiful fish. We finally got him up.
Throw it, Jack. You see, throw it for the camera.
Throw it down.
Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Throw it!
I can't throw it, Manny.
Why not? You can throw it right there.
Now. Go ahead, get him. Go, go, go. Get him. Barry, grab that bill. Grab that bill.
Bring him in, inside the boat. All right.
All right, got him. Hold on to him, Barry. Don't let go. Don't let go, Barry.
Sword lord, sword lord.
Don't let go. Hold
Get
on
him, Barry Hart.
All right, Manny.
All right, we got him.
Again. All right, Manny.
Got him.
Got him.
Yeah. Look at the colors on that guy. He's so pretty.
Wow, beautiful fish.
Beautiful fish.
He's right at the legal limit. Awesome.
They ain't told me to turn this damn bill loose yet.
No, keep holding him. He's still alive. Got him on, got him on, got him on. Got tight, baby. We got the sword.
Man, that was awesome.
Awesome.
That was epic.
Quiet.
Absolutely awesome. First for everything.
All right, that's it. This one here is coming home.
Yeah, had to get the gaff in him. Get him in the boat.
Barry Hart, don't you turn that
They
fish
told me
loose.
not to,
The man
Doug.
said, do not turn that fish loose.
All right, good job.
Got him.
Yeah. All right, guys, one for the gram.
Yeah.
All right.
Jack told me not to turn it loose. That was the deadliest thing on the fish. And when I grabbed it, I wasn't gonna turn it loose. All the adrenaline was pumping right there. And I didn't. I kept holding on. That's what I come here for. I was raising a fish with Jack.
Alrighty, guys, we had one hell of a day reminiscing. The Bahamas trip, today's fishing, tuna, swordfish. This has been an epic day with great friends, you know, for doing good deeds. This was a well-deserved day of fishing for you guys. And I can't thank you enough, Barry, for everything you do. It's incredible, the generosity you have, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
It takes everybody. Everybody. What y'all do and Manny does, everybody does. So it's all of us working together.
Awesome, man. Well, I tell you what, it's time for some sushi and swordfish steaks. All right. Who's cooking?